Do you have any idea how difficult it is not to be able to talk to you? I don't even know what I'm supposed to think anymore because you're not arguing with me. You have to wake up. I'm going to lose my mind.
I don't know why I can't touch you.
I'm operating on the assumption that you can hear me, Dawn, and that you will wake up as soon as you're ready. The kids are doing pretty well. They're with my mother right now, and they know that you're going to be coming home soon. I have to leave now for a couple of hours. I'm going to go to Kelly's hearing, and I'll try to bring her back with me when I come back. But it wouldn't hurt my feelings a bit if you were to wake up while I was gone. If I came back and you were sitting up in this bed, complaining about the food, that'd be great. Oh, baby. I love you. I love you. I'll be back.
Cruz? Eden? Who are you? What are you doing here?
I think it's time we had a little talk.
You can hear me? You can see me?
That's right.
No.
Oh, don't be afraid.
I don't want to die. I don't want to leave my family. I won't.
That's obvious. No one could have made it through that crash who wasn't very intent on remaining among the living.
I don't want to hear any warm voices beckoning me to the light.
Don't worry. That's not my posting. Apparently my voice isn't warm enough.
What's happening? I mean, I can see everybody and what they're doing, and I can't get through to them.
I know that you're full of questions. But I can't answer them directly. But maybe I can help you.
To wake up? Please, you have to help me. I have to tell the truth.
Oh,
my sister's being charged with something that I did. It's not right.
I'm sorry, honey. I can't help you to wake up. But I can give you a little help while you're walking around. I'll be back. I'm your friend. I'll help you.
What about Kelly? What about the hearing?
So this guy pulls up next to me, right? He is driving a mint-condition 67 Vet convertible. I am like green with envy. But he sees it's me, and his mouth drops open. And he says to me, in awe, you know, "You're Keith Timmons, aren't you?" He had the paper right on the seat next to him. He picks up the paper and says, "Go get her, Timmons."
That was a performance calculated to hurt and upset you.
Of course it's in the paper, Mason. I didn't even think.
What's in the paper has nothing to do with what's going on in this room.
They were taking all of those pictures of me walking up the steps of the police station. Concrete evidence I was lying.
It'll be okay, Kelly. Mason will tell them the truth.
Cruz. Kelly doesn't know about Eden. And Mason thinks that's best. I disagree. What do you think?
I think he's right for the time being.
Has there been any change?
No.
If you're testifying for the state officer, shouldn't you be sitting over here?
Call me picky, but I think Officer Castillo has a conflict of interest.
I swear to God, I'm going to kill him.
Stacey, don't, not now.
If they're like this now, wait till they see old Enright.
All rise for the Honorable James McCurdy.
Enright!
You're expecting maybe somebody else?
Can you believe that slime? He's tampering with the judicial system.
And since my client is in a weakened condition because of the drugs she's been given, and since she's innocent of any crime, I request that bail be granted immediately.
Your Honor, if Kelly Capwell is on drugs...
Objection.
Sustained.
I'm merely using the defense attorney's own statement and the fact that people who are drugged are not usually very reliable.
Objection.
Tell him the truth.
Withdraw the statement, Your Honor. The issue here is whether we can trust Kelly Capwell not to skip town. Sitting there before you is a confirmed skipper.
He's innocent, and you know it.
Dad, don't.
This trial is not about guilt or innocence.
Well, obviously, this is a personal vendetta against my family.
Stacey, stop it, please.
Your Honor, would you mind telling your old friend, Mr. Capwell, that he is out of order?
There will be no more outbursts in this courtroom.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I was talking about Mrs. Armitage, Kelly here, as a confirmed bail skipper. We have just heard from her father, who is obviously more than ready, once again, to foot the bill for the skipping. See, for ordinary people, bail is a way for them to guarantee that they will not leave town. They can't afford to forfeit the money they posted. But we are dealing with people who think that they are above the law, can buy their way out, arrange things to their liking. I'm sorry to be so blunt about your old friends.
Your Honor, Kelly has no intention of leaving town. She cannot wait for her day in court.
Your Honor, given the seriousness of the charge and the obvious duplicity of the defendant's character, I move that bail be denied. Otherwise, I'm quite sure that given the opportunity, she will walk away.
Tell them the truth.
We'll take a 30-minute recess while I make my decision.
You could have told me what you were up to.
I wasn't going to allow Timmons to abuse his power like that.
You put Judge McMurdy in an impossible bind. Keith is famous for his leaks to the press. If a friend of our family on the bench finds in Kelly's behalf...
Why didn't you do something? You didn't put up much of a defense.
This is a bail hearing, not a trial. I argue to the best of my ability, and believe me, nobody could have done it any better.
Mama, he's miserable. Just talk to him. Talk to him. This is unbelievable.
Now listen, I want you to hang in there and show everybody just how tough you are, okay?
It's not going well, is it?
It's just a bail hearing. Nothing for you to get upset about.
You're not the one in jail.
Robert.
Sorry. I'll be right up front.
I think McMurdy's going to go along with Timmons. If he shows any favoritism at all, he's going to wind up in the headlines, and he knows it. So he figures, Kelly spends a little more time in jail, and the whole thing gets cleared up in the preliminary hearing.
I know what he figures, but it's crucial that we get Kelly out of jail. We have to be able to talk to her. She's the only person who could testify that he even acted in self-defense.
I agree, but it doesn't look as if bail is going to be granted.
Just tell him it was me.
I have an idea. I'll be right back.
Mason tell the truth, you don't have to protect me anymore.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Lawrence, please. Jamie, this is Cruz Castillo. I left a message for you yesterday. Oh, I'm fine, thanks. Listen, a couple of questions. You don't have to hypnotize someone in your office, do you? I mean, when you do it, it could be anywhere, right? Uh-huh. And if that person were under a lot of stress, would that make it more difficult for you to put them under, more difficult for them to remember something they blocked out? Yeah, actually, I do have someone in mind, and it's very important we do it right. No, I understand. No guarantees. Great. Okay, one more thing. If we do it, it would have to be as a private appointment. It's nothing to do with police business, okay? Great. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Talk to you. Bye. No guarantees.
Why am I like this if I can't do anything for them? Why can I see all this if I can't do a damn thing about it? Why?
I've given the matter careful consideration. Mr. Timmons has expressed concern over the defendant's previous history and the ineffectiveness of bail, no matter how high, to guarantee your presence in court. As I find his concern legitimate, I will deny bail. However, I direct the district attorney to proceed in this case with all due speed, indeed with alacrity. No unnecessary delays will be tolerated. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Also, Miss Capwell shall have full visiting privileges. Good morning.
All right.
That's pretty good news, Kelly. I know it sounds terrible, but the fact that the judge told Keith to act quickly means that he doesn't think the charges are going to stick. And we can visit you so you won't be so alone this time, okay?
Would you please just give her a minute?
Oh, Robert, it's okay. I'll be fine, really. Mason, thank you so much.
You even show your face down here. What did you do? Come here to gloat, Gina. What? Oh, no, I might have had to testify. I'm glad I didn't have to see your hand touch a Bible. Who knows what would have happened?
Well, it must be great to be a woman of such high moral standards. So much better than I am.
I know you've got a lot on your mind, but we didn't get our invites to the gala yet. Ciao.
What the hell didn't you get? Not now. Not now. Stop by my office. We need to talk.
I know we do.
They're all in so much pain. You have to do something to help them. Please.
To Dr. Lawrence. She's a psychiatrist with the department, and she's fairly confident she could hypnotize Kelly, get her to remember exactly what happened that night.
It won't help. It's not admissible.
Well, it will help in the sense that I'll be able to track down evidence to back up whatever she says.
Cruz, if Kelly says anything under hypnosis, we can't use it in court. And we run the risk of losing Kelly as a witness in Eden's defense.
Not necessarily. Given the travesty of justice Timmons is trying to foist upon us here, I feel no obligation whatsoever to inform him of our every action.
If a psychiatrist asks to see Kelly in her cell and proceeds to hypnotize her, you think Timmons is not going to know?
Well, see, we won't do it in her cell, Mason. We'll have to do it someplace else. I'll figure out how and where later. The problem is going to be that Kelly won't want to do it. So I'm going to need your help in convincing her.
As you once said to me, you don't ask much, do you? Remembering what happened that night might be very painful for her.
Excuse me, am I interrupting something?
No. No, we're just trying to figure out what to do next.
Yeah, that's funny. It's the same thing I've been doing. Well, Didn't go too well this morning, did it?
No.
Your father's interference certainly didn't help any. In fact, I would say it hurt.
What happens in the courtroom is my responsibility. A good attorney is ready for any contingency.
You don't make this easy, do you?
What?
I've given this a lot of thought, Mason. I don't think you should be representing Kelly anymore.
You're going to let me off scot-free?
Well, you'd better justify my faith in you. Don't you dare kidnap anyone else. Promise?
Oh, really? I can see the error of my ways. I just fell in with the wrong kind of guy. Yeah. Never again, believe me.
You don't know how many poor girls I see come through here for the very same reason. What you need is someone upright, law-abiding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. If only I could. Oh, Keith.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but, I have this feeling I can really talk to you.
I have the same feeling.
Great. Well, maybe you could just give me a little advice. If you know that Quinn is dead, I don't have a place to stay. I don't have any money. It worries me a little. You know, I feel like what I need right now is some stability to keep me from slipping.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up. You're testifying for the state. You're a key witness in a murder trial. I think it's only fair that this office take care of you, protect you. I'll move some funds around and see what we can work out.
I know what I owe you, Keith.
Oh, you don't have to be like that. I think of it like as an investment in the future.
And now I feel like I have a future, thanks to you. Will I see you again?
In court. Maybe we'll bump into each other here and there.
Great, I hope so.
Oh, I love this job.
I'm sorry if I'm wounding your pride, Mason, but I am only concerned about Kelly right now.
So am I, Robert.
You saw what happened in there, right? The fact that she's a Capwell is being used against her. To have you defending her and her father interfering is only going to make things worse.
Let's just back off a little bit
I'm
here,
not
shall
saying
we?
it's his fault. He's just too close to it. All of you are too close to it, and you're under too much strain.
No one is going to do anything that would end up hurting Kelly.
What are you going to do to help her? Do you have any idea what she's been through? She needs to be protected and taken care of. What if she...
What if she what?
confesses?
You think she did it?
No, I don't think she did it. She doesn't know what she remembers. She doesn't know what happens. He's pushing her very hard.
Okay, wait, all right, hold on a second. I don't know how to convince you of this, but Kelly is not going to be convicted of killing Quinn Armitage. That's not going to happen. I promise.
Wait a minute. It is you. I thought I must be hallucinating.
Hello, Robert.
What are you doing? How did you get out?
You just released me.
They just released you? Who did this? Timmons? What did you do? Promise him his own term with the handcuffs later on?
Don't talk to me like that.
What, are you too sensitive to hear this kind of talk? Don't make me sick.
I didn't ask him for anything. He made me a deal. I'd have been crazy to turn it down.
You're going to testify against Kelly, aren't you?
Robert, I know you'll never believe this.
You got that right.
I never meant to hurt you. It was all Quinn. I never even knew a man like you before I thought about this. If I'd met you first.
Listen to me. If you do one more thing to hurt Kelly, I will take a page from my brother's book and make you pay in ways you never dreamed of. There's no telling what I might do. I would think very carefully about Timmons' deal if I were you. You might be a hell of a lot safer in jail. I don't know where to stand. We will see each other soon.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Well, I realize it's probably the worst possible timing, but I need to ask you a favor. We need to find out what actually happened that night.
Cruz, I don't remember. I don't. I'm not lying that I don't remember.
I'm sure you're not, Kelly. It must be incredibly difficult to even try to recreate it. Which is why I've taken the liberty of speaking with a psychiatrist, someone who could hypnotize you.
Hypnotize?
Yes. She could help bring back to your conscious mind what really went on there.
I don't want to remember, Cruz. Don't make me remember.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't have to, believe me. The problem is that your sister has a difficult situation right now.
Where is Eden? You know, I know she may hate me at this point, but every time I ask someone, they just turn away. No one will give me a straight answer.
That's because she's in the hospital right now. She had an automobile accident and she's in a coma.
You're here. I wanted to talk to you.
I know.
I don't understand any of this. I can go anywhere. Nobody sees me. Nobody hears me. Would you please explain this to me?
Would you be able to explain life to someone?
It's not the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing. You're finding your way, Eden. I can listen to you, guide you, but I can't give you answers.
Well, then what good are you? What good is any of this? I can't go at my own pace. My family is going through a tremendous amount of pain.
And you're not there to bridge the gap, to smooth things over.
My mother, she won't even talk to my father. My father didn't mean to hurt Kelly. It's just his way.
And now your mother doesn't have you prodding her, and your father doesn't have you to raise an eyebrow, get him back in line?
Do you think that's what I do?
You take care of all of them, don't you?
I love them. Wait a minute. About Kelly. If I can go anywhere in Santa Barbara, can I go to the past? To that night?
Eden, I will tell you one thing. You can go back. You can see, even change the past.
Can I stop the murder?
Oh. No, listen to me. This is so important. You cannot change what's in someone's heart. You can't even try.
But I didn't mean to kill Quinn.
You can't change that night.
All right, if I can't change it, can I find out exactly what happened to clear my sister?
No, not yet. I can't let you run when you don't know how to walk.
Wait a second. What is that supposed to mean?
I shouldn't editorialize, but I think you got this chance. Not everyone does, you know. Because of your love. It's a force. And it's very strong. And you and Cruz together, I would think you could do anything.
Then I want to go back to that night.
No, not yet. That was a night of hate. And you don't understand hate very well. If you want to test your wings, so to speak, affirm for yourself the power of love.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never really understand what you're saying.
I'll talk to you later.
No, please, don't leave. Please explain this to me.
Oh, by the way, my name is Brianna.
Brianna, please stay. Please. What do I do now?
Cruz, I have to get out of here. I have to see her.
You want to help Eden see the doctor. Let her lead you back to your memory of what actually happened that night.
Help Eden?
Yeah. Eden needs to know the truth, just like we all do.
You don't want me to ask a lot of questions, do you?
Think you could just trust me on this one?
I've always trusted you.
And please don't stop now.
Oh, Cruz, you must be scared to death.
No, I'm not. I'm not, because I know that she's going to be fine. I don't know how, but I know that she wouldn't leave us. She wouldn't dare, right?
Mason understood. Kelly understood, not you.
I have one daughter in jail, and I have another daughter in the hospital.
Yeah, but you keep talking about my mistake. You just won't let it drop.
Stop this. Do you ever let Lionel drop? You have a business meeting with Lionel that doesn't go your way, and then you turn around and accuse me of collusion. You never quit throwing Lionel up in my face.
You slept with a man I hate more than death. You expect me to forgive and forget?
I made a mistake.
Yeah, but why did you do it, Sophia? That's the point. To hurt me?
And all those women you've been with, Cece, were they to hurt me?
Stop it. Please stop it.
You know, this is very interesting. I really regretted what I did when I was doing it right after. I didn't want to sleep with Lionel. And I didn't want to hurt you, and I didn't want you to ever find out. But right now, I'm really kind of glad it happened. Because it's enabled me to see the real you.
No, Mama, you don't mean that.
You never give a damn about the real me.
Daddy!
They don't mean it. I mean, they're angry and they're hurt, but in their hearts, they really do love each other. You know, in their hearts. That's the key, isn't it? If I help them, I'll learn how to help my sister. And then I can come back. I can come back to Cruz and my